Now to last night's State of the Union, President Trump has made shattering political norms a hallmark of his time in office. But in the aftermath of the speech, people are still talking about what they heard and saw in the president's address. Major Garrett reports tonight from the White House.
Thank you very much.
Fallout from the president's address reverberated across the country.
The State of the Union last night, I thought, was a great State of the Union.
On News Talk 820 a.m. in Dallas, conservative host Rick Roberts heard from listeners lauding President Trump.
God bless Donald Trump.
President Trump hit it out of the park.
And knocking House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, who shredded her copy of the speech.
I thought, did you just really do that?
Let's say hi to
In New York, on Michelangelo Sr. Ellie's Sirius XM show, reaction was sympathetic to Pelosi, whose hand the president refused to shake.
I think Nancy Pelosi, in the words of our kids here in Baltimore, is the bomb.
The president's speech was as much a celebration of him as it was a rejection of the previous administration.
Before I took office, health insurance premiums had more than doubled in just 5 years.
The president made this promise.
We will always protect patients with pre-existing conditions.
Yet the Trump administration is pursuing a lawsuit that would end Obamacare and dismantle that protection.
Since my election, we have created 7 million new jobs.
That's true, although job growth has remained mostly steady since 2010. And this one.
And I was pleased to announce last year that for the first time in 51 years, the cost of prescription drugs actually went down.
That's false. Drug prices actually rose. At times, one half of the House chamber echoed like a campaign rally, while the other half seethed. It also had the reality show hallmarks that made Mr. Trump famous, a soldier reunion on the balcony, and the presentation of the Medal of Freedom to controversial radio host Rush Limbaugh, recently diagnosed with cancer. That recognition of Limbaugh incensed Democrats who've long accused him of being racially offensive, hostile to feminism, and mocking of climate change, among other things. But populist conservatives have embraced Limbaugh for decades, making that gesture among the most memorable of the night for the president's political base. Nora?
All right, Major Garrett with the fact check tonight. Thank you, Major.